Hi, I'm Caede. The Gohonsha behind the Karamon Gate is the most important part of the Nikko Toshogu, as it contains the worship hall, the stone room, and the main hall. Now, let's go! After passing through the Yomemon Gate, the prayer hall is where you will take off your shoes before visiting the Gohonsha. The prayer hall, built in 1635, is now a place where wedding ceremonies and prayer sessions for family safety and success in business are held. During the Edo period, when the Nikko Toshogu was built, Shintoism, the indigenous religion of Japan, and Buddhism, which came from China, were merged together to form a single way of worship. So it was not uncommon to find Buddhist buildings inside Shinto shrines. The present prayer hall also enshrined Buddha at the time of its construction, and the Goma prayers, which were Buddhist rituals, were performed to pray for peace and tranquility in the world. However, in the Meiji era, the Meiji government issued a decree to clearly separate Shinto and Buddhism again, and they distinguished shrines from temples. This obviously Buddhist building and Shinto shrine was about to be destroyed, but it was saved from destruction by being converted into a prayer hall. Only those who came to pray were allowed to enter the building. The Gohonsha consists of the worship hall, the stone room, and the main hall. The main hall is where Lord Ieyasu is enshrined as a deity and is a sanctuary and is the most important building in the Nikko Toshogu. Since it is sanctuary, photography is prohibited inside and you are not allowed to use your smartphones. So please listen to the following explanation before you take off your shoes. The roof has been replaced, but the rest of the building remains as it was when it was built in 1636. The worship hall consists of 3 rooms. As the name suggests, it is a place of prayer. Ordinary daimyo or feudal lords were only allowed to enter up to this level, and they prayed in the middle room. Of course, they couldn't sit freely, but seating was decided by rank, which was indicated by the lines on the tatami. The higher-ranking feudal lords sat near the stone room leading to the main hall. On the ceiling, you can see 100 dragons carved in different shapes, all of which are the masterpieces of Kano Tanyu and his students. Slightly below the ceiling are the portraits of 36 waka poets who were active in the Heian period. The partition doors on either side are decorated with kirin and hakutaku, sacred beasts painted by Kano Tanyu that are said to appear in peaceful time. The room on the right is reserved for the shogun, and this ceiling is carved with the hollyhock crest, the family crest of the Tokugawa family. It is said that the shogun sat right under this crest when he offered prayers. The walls are carved with phoenixes. Surprisingly, its eyes are set with specially ordered diamonds. The room on the left is the worship hall for the emperor's family. The ceiling is decorated with paintings of heavenly maidens. It is now a place that sells good luck charms and other items. The Ishinoma room is a lower space located between the main shrine and the worship hall, and it is also considered to connect the divine world and the human world. Ishinoma means a stone room in English because it used to be a stone corridor, but now it is covered with tatami mats. 46 phoenixes are painted on the ceiling, and on the main hall side, there are guardian dogs protecting the entrance to the shrine. At the back, 5 steps higher than the stone room, is the main shrine. This is a place where Lord Ieyasu is enshrined as a deity Tosho Daigongen, and it is not open to the public. Usually, the deity enshrined is represented by a mirror, stone, or wood in the Shinto shrines. But the deity in the Nikko Toshogu is said to be a life-sized statue of Tokugawa Ieyasu. I wonder what the statue looks like. There are about 5,178 carvings in the Nikko Toshogu in total, and this main shrine has about half of those carvings, 2,468, making it the most carved building in the Toshogu. The number of carvings shows the importance of the building, right? In addition, 54 of the 78 carvings of the Baku, a sacred beast, are in this main hall. Why? It is said that the Baku is an animal that eats the nightmare of humans and eats iron and copper as food. It is said that they carved many Baku in this main hall as a prayer for peace, because if war breaks out, iron and copper will be used for weapons, and there will be no more food for the Baku. On the outside, only on the roof of the main shrine, you can see a decoration called chigi. Chigi represents the sanctuary of the shrine. After praying, let's go to the Okumiya, another sanctuary of the Nikko Toshogu.